Hi, and welcome to this news-making headlines program on July the 20th, featuring front page news from Thai newspapers that may shock, leave you surprised, or simply amuse you. Dominating front pages today is a major twist in the case of terror suspect Surachai Thewarat or Rang. He has abruptly made a U-turn and now says he won't cooperate with the Department of Special Investigation or DSI in naming those responsible for the raid chaos. One of the reasons, it seems, is once Rang knew he would never be given immunity from prosecution, he effectively told the DSIs to go to hell. But there are other reasons too. Thai Post main headline screams, "Pheu Thai shuts Rang's mouth, closing in on his wife and mother, overtaking DSI to offer them beautiful deals." Thai Post story says Rang changed his mind because the opposition Pheu Thai party offered him and his family a better deal than the DSI did. The picture shows the Pheu Thai bringing Rang's wife and mother to a press conference. Thairat leads with another angle. It runs a series of headlines stating suspicion raised against the SI over its claim to buy weapons in sting operation. Rang makes U-turn, keeping his mouth shut over bombings in Bangkok. His wife and mother do not believe he took big job. Tharit denies he arrested scapegoat. The picture shows the SI Director General Tharit Phengdit in a press conference displaying war weapons that he claims were seized in a sting operation buying weapons from Rang. He also clarifies the media doubts as to why police offered to buy the weapons for only 60,000 baht. In the story, Tharit says the DSI aimed to buy more weapons to arrest more suspects, but feared for the safety of the police spy. ASTV Puchitkan comes up with another anchor as its lead, with a headline saying, "War weapons revealed to link Rang to Red terrorism movement." Rang shuts his mouth after his request to be state witness turned down. Meanwhile, Embattled Mark V11, former contestant of reality show Academy Fantasia, was aiming to keep a low profile but looks like that's impossible. After going back to his hometown in Chiang Mai, he talked to Thairat reporters, telling them he wanted to apologize in person to PM Apisit for posting rude and vile messages against the premier on his Facebook page. Mark says he has not turned his back on music and he will continue as lead singer in the pop rock band called Fiber he formed with his friends. No surprise here, he does admit he likes ex-premier Thaksin Shinawatra for his competency in solving the country's economic woes. His dream is to enter politics, hoping to help bring about national reconciliation. And for those who miss watching World Cup football matches, here is a picture story from Phuket that is reminiscent of the World Cup. Spain's ambassador to Thailand, Ignacio Sagas, presents a replica FIFA trophy made of chocolate to Thevaraj Kunchon's school students and merrily poses for picture with them. Let's zoom in on the Democrats as there is another major twist in the all-important Democrat Party dissolution case. Thai Post headline shouts, "Case against TPI dropped, paving way for to embrace Democrats." Thairat's headline says, "DSI not to indict TPI over money siphoning case." Phujetgan's headline reads, "TPI not indicted over money siphoning." Mark or Apisit denies the SI favors Democrats in party dissolution case. TPI Pauline had earlier been suspected of violating the Securities and Exchange Act for siphoning off more than 263 million baht. The DSI, however, decided not to indict TPI after it believed the company hired advertising agency Messiah Business and Creation, which went belly up to produce advertisements for the Democrats in election campaigns. This case is directly linked to the Democrat Party dissolution because TPI Pauline is alleged to have donated money to the Democrats through advertising company Messiah. In another picture story, this one from Thairat, Soldiers in Narathiwat react after Southern terrorists detonate a 5 kilogram civilian-made bomb near a roadside pavilion in Sungai Kolok district. 9 defense volunteers and villagers were injured, and thankfully no one died. In another development, a pictures from Phuket shows academic Thep Montri Limpapayom submitting a letter to UNESCO in Thailand asking UNESCO to remove its flag at the disputed Preah on the Thai-Cambodian border and refrain from registering the Hindu temple as a World Heritage Site. Thep Montri says he will even fly to UNESCO in Paris on the same mission. We wrap up our program with a cartoon from Phuket, which features the government house Santi Maitri building with laughably a Cambodian flag hoisted at the top and a group of heavily armed soldiers on the roof. PM Apisit, pointing to the Cambodian flag, tells a reporter carrying a microphone, I have already issued a protest letter to Cambodia. The cartoonist says, if it really happens, you will probably say that. But that's it for today, folks. We leave you with an image of today's Nation front page. Have a nice day. Bye.